Once more into the breach, my friends. Went to buy shoes yesterday, and it's summer clearance, so everything's on sale, but they didn't have anything that I wanted, so they told me about another store. And they have sizes 10 and up in shoes and clothing. But of Yemen's, so I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do a day makeup. I'm not going to use foundation. I'm just going to use no primer, just foundation. What I'm going to do is begin to eliminate the under eye bags. This under eye. Been using this for about a week. I'm not going to bite with it. I put it on and let it melt. Most makeup's designed with skin temperature, so let it warm up. There's a vast army of chemists who worked on this stuff. I'm going to try to cover the darkness, and I'm going to powder it. But since this is so bright, I'm going to use it to slim down the nose. I'll go right down, bring that a little bit up on the side of the nose. Make sure you get right up in the corner. I'm just going to make this a little underpainting for the upper cheeks. Without primer showing the big pores. Again, slim down the nose, bring the cheek right up onto the nose. And all this is just an attempt to lessen the dark lines, the dark circles under my eyes. I have to go to the next municipality over. Everything I want to buy is 15 to 30 miles away. I'm going to powder this down, let it bake, and then I'm going to press it into the skin. Yeah. In a way, this is kind of underpainting, like they used to do the whole upper part of the face bright and up, which I will do, but I'm right now just trying to get rid of those pesky under eye bags. And I'll cover them with foundation. I asked a friend what she does about big pores, and she said frequent darkened rooms. So that, poke that in with a beauty blender. While I'm waiting, I'm going to take my face saw. This is something you can get at Sephora. I got 3 for like pennies. This is both a razor and a saw. So I use it for eliminating the growth of eyebrow hair. In places where it ought not to show. Works really well. You can shave with it, or if it's stubborn, you can just push the saw on and it will cut like cutting a tree down. No longer tacky. So I'm going to do my usual trick of light MAC full coverage on top. And matte slightly darker full coverage on the bottom. Pretty light MAC. It's called full coverage, and I mean it. Here's my light. Trying to be stubborn and not wet the beauty blender out. Works better when it's wet. So, there are the pores if you don't use foundation. I'm going to have to, if you twist the beauty blender, it fills in the holes. Twist and roll. I put this on the eyelids because you need something for the powders and things to stick to. Ideally, you would have eye primer. protect the eye from chemicals. Just like the end of Lord of the Rings, the dark one is missing. So light painter. It's on the floor. The four outer gas giants in the solar system are all lined up in a straight line, pointed at Earth. So we're having the problem of extra gravity. I've noticed things jumping off of tables and falling on the floor. It's because of astrology. Slightly darker. Gotta get one of these magnifying mirrors. You can go out without taking a close-up look. You're asking to get clocked. And humiliated. Last time I was clocked, I was doing 110 in the 70s on this one. Okay, that's the darker one. I want to emphasize the darkness from the tip of the ear to the corner of the mouth and down. So you give your face a triangle shape. Again, we're rolling. This looks good from a distance, but close up. Craters of the moon. My beauty blender is falling apart. leaving little pieces of rubber everywhere. Dark flakes. Well, yesterday, it's the first day in many moons where I wore lashes in the daytime. And I got treated like gold everywhere, and I got $20 off an auto part I bought just because I was cute. So I know the difference in how I usually get treated. I think it's essential. It's a real bother. No one's figured out an easy way to do lashes. Because I'm lazy today, I'm going to use a brush to put powder on. Let's start with the problem area. Work my way out. Okay, light application of powder. This big Hollywood powder pop from the makeup people who do the movies. I'll press that in, let it set a bit. I'm going to spray powder. Spray. What's that stuff called? Setting spray. Since this is day makeup, I have to be careful with the black, otherwise it looks like too much. And I'm trying to teach you all, if you just twist your wrist, it'll give you the curve you need for that under and over eye. Third of the way across is where the female eyebrow crosses the brow bone. Male is straight across caveman. Oh, I dropped it. Don't worry, I have two more. sharpen this. Already sold out my garbage bag for the day, so I'll have to move that tomorrow. Avoid the gypsy fortune teller look. That's not working. Today I'm going to be the crazy old lady whose eyebrows are too dark. Take that, Amelia Clark. Well, something I haven't been mentioning, there's so many little, I believe you call tips and tricks. Take a brown pencil and draw a line between the bottom tip of the eyebrow and the line on the nose. And if you can see it, you've used too much. Part of an optical illusion of a slight shadow. See? Isn't that great? No, you don't see it. Does make a slight difference to making a socket. Okay. Every day I organize this thing and I come back to it. It's total chaos. As if somebody's using my makeup kit during tonight. A classic Hollywood or drag thing is to make a shape of the eyebrow like a comet with a large but thin front edge trailing off into a very dark but thin outer edge. This area is the second comet head, white, tail goes out. Third one is here on the actual eyelid. Because I have hooded eyes, I don't go for crease. I do what would look like a crease. I come out of the corner of the eye and I head towards the tip of the eyebrow, and then I come down. But I don't put anything here because that would just pull the eye down if this was dark. You want everything up like that. And nothing would fix that but plastic surgery, but you don't hear Hollywood people running up to Vancouver to get their plastic surgery. A lot of the big blockbuster movies you watch are made in Vancouver. And they're made in a very small, nondescript two-story building. There used to be a shoe store. And, well, how could they make a movie that big in that little building? We have the staff from Battlestar Galactica here, and 10 years of MacGyver, and Stargate SG-1. All those professional people have been here for years, so BC gives them a tax break if they come and produce here, and there's a lot of really great people. Here. I go past the building every time I go past. I look at it and I can't believe they made that movie in there. For the white stuff, I have this little tiny twiddle brush. Can't even see the thing. Disappears completely. I spin it. It's very soft. Take that out to the corner, and you see the contrast. That's the second comet. It's subtle, but if you don't do it, you notice it right away. I was not doing this, and then I started doing it, and I immediately noticed the difference. Dark light, dark. Oh no, I need to powder my nose. By the way, gentlemen, the World War II movies, the ladies need to go powder their nose. What they do is they go to the washroom and they divide the men up. The ones who beware. I haven't solved the problem of lip liner yet. I'm gonna have to go to Trixie Mattel to get something that will actually work. Putting a darker line down the middle to make them a little more pouty. Shadow in the corner here. Hopefully this is darker than the lipstick I'm going to use. Been using this NYX lip cream lately. It's pretty interesting. More interesting than a lipstick. Interesting colors. And it dries after a while, kind of like an all-day mattifying drying lipstick.